Mom, I want to go to school.
I know, son. I know you want to study. But we sold 2 pigs. And only got 32 yuan. It's still not enough for tuition. Don't cry. Your dad went to your eldest uncle and second aunt's homes to see if he could borrow some. Did Dad get any?
Eldest uncle gave 3 yuan. Second aunt-in-law gave 6 yuan. They all said they're barely scraping by themselves. They really can't spare any more.
I'll go to school and beg the teacher. See if I can register first. I'll pay the rest after the autumn harvest when we sell the corn.
Weigwa, it's my fault for being useless.
Dad, don't say that. If I go, I'll study hard. I'll become a teacher after graduation. And send money home every month.
2 cornbread buns. With pickled radish strips inside. Eat them if you get hungry on the way. It's a tough 40-li mountain road. Take your time.
Okay. Excuse me, do you know where to register?
I'm going there too. Let's go together.
Thanks.
Name?
Li Weigua.
Tuition and book fees are 48 in total.
I only have 21 yuan. Can I owe it? I'll pay you back after the corn harvest.
School rules. Can't register without full payment. Next.
If you don't have money, don't waste time. I'm in a hurry to register.
Teacher, I really want to study.
Rules are rules. Next. Next.
Teacher, I'll pay for him.
You'll pay for him? Do you know him?
No. My dad said, help others if you can. When he's better off, he can help more people. Study hard from now on. Don't waste this tuition fee. Xiaomei, hurry and get your textbooks. No new ones left if you're late.
Hey, what's your name? Which village are you from? I'll definitely pay you back.
My name is Su Xiaomei. Class 3. No need to pay it back. Just remember to help poor kids.
You're in class 3 too? The one who just paid for you, he's from our village. His family raises pigs. He's a really good guy. He even paid my 50-cent bus fare once.
Which village does he live in?
How a village? It's about 20 li from your Lijiazwang village.
Su Xiaomei sat next to Li Weigua.
So you're Li Weigua. From registration earlier. You really don't have to pay back the money I lent you. Don't worry about it. You've been standing there for ages without eating. You must be hungry. My mom's cooking is really good.
I must make something of myself in the future. I must repay her kindness. It smells so good.
Autumn 2023. Private room on the 3rd floor of Pei County Grand Hotel. Class of 92 Normal School. Class 31 Reunion.
President Lee, I'd like to toast you with tea. The poorest student in our class back then is now a renowned gravel group owner in East China. All of us old classmates are proud of you. President Lee, my small prefabrication factory recently needs 3,000 tons of crushed stone. Could you help me out with some?
Talk to my assistant later. If it meets standards, you'll get it.
President Lee, my son is graduating from Southeast University's Civil Engineering Department next year. Could he intern at your company? He gets first-class scholarships every year. He definitely won't cause you any trouble.
Have him send his resume to the company's official recruitment email. We'll screen them fairly. As long as he meets the requirements, he'll definitely have a chance.
All right, everyone. Got some news. Do you guys remember Su Xiaomei? From class 3 back then. Sat next to President Lee. The pig farm. Old Sue's daughter. She was our class arch rep. Yeah, I remember. I broke my leg in winter one year. She brought me meals for a whole month. Really kind-hearted. How's she doing now? Back then, Zhao Deshan was chasing after her. The whole school knew about it. Zhao Deshan's family already owned a pharmacy back then. Loaded with cash. She should be doing pretty well, right? Not really. A few days ago, I had a cold. Went to Old Lane to buy some ibuprofen. I ran into her running a tiny 10-square-meter clinic.
Zhang don't say it like that. Xiaomei was so great to us back then. My mom got seriously ill and was hospitalized. I couldn't scrape together the deposit. She didn't say a word and helped me pay 180 yuan.
That's all in the past. Times are tough for her now. Even her daughter's asthma medicine. She often can't afford it. I gave it to her. But she insisted on writing an IOU. She's just too stubborn.
Didn't she marry Zhao Deshun? Zhao Deshun. Isn't he a big shot in the local pharmacy now? How did things get this bad?
They divorced a long time ago. I heard their divorce was quite messy back then. He was left with nothing. And he was in debt. His pharmacist license was revoked too. Her clinic applied for designated medical insurance status several times, but it never went through. She's just barely getting by.
Where's her clinic?
It's the third one in the old alley. It has a wooden sign that says Dr. Sue's Clinic. Presidently, you still remember her? Want me to take you there sometime?
Enjoy your meal. I'm leaving.
Presidently, you just sat down for half an hour and you're leaving? Our homeroom teacher is on his way. He wants to come and offer you tea. Also, about the supplies for my gravel plant. You promised before you'd consider it.
Come back when you learn to speak like a human being.
Our homeroom teacher is on his way. He wants to come and offer you tea. Also, about the supplies for my gravel plant. You promised before you'd consider it.
Come back when you learn to speak like a human being.
Presidently, back to the city hotel? Or the Pei County branch office?
Look into two people. First, Su Xiaomei. Class 3 of Pei County Normal School, class of 92. Her address, family background, and work history, no matter how late. I need the key information tonight. Second, her ex-husband, Zhao Deshun. His business registration and main social connections. Investigate them both.
Presidently, we have all the core information.
Where does she live now? And why was her pharmacist license revoked?
She's renting a 28 square meter flat behind the old alley. Rent is 300 yuan a month. She's renting a 28 square meter flat behind the old alley. Rent is 300 yuan a month. The official report back then stated she sold counterfeit medicine. But our investigation found the informant was Zhao Deshun's distant cousin. We found no actual evidence of selling fakes. Her license was revoked through standard procedure.
Did she ever apply to be a designated medical insurance provider?
She applied for 5 consecutive years. The first 4 times, she was asked to supplement her application due to minor details. After submitting the materials for the 5th time, the review failed due to a system error. Later, we learned it was an operational error by individual staff members who didn't strictly follow the regulations.
What about Zhao Deshun?
Zhao Deshun is the actual controller of Shunkong Pharmacy chain. He owns 11 chain pharmacies covering Pei County and 3 surrounding counties. He's the leader in the local pharmaceutical industry. Through improper means, he swayed a few weak-willed employees. These people later faced severe punishment under party discipline and state law.
Has he recently taken on any projects related to us?
Yes, Shunkong Pharmacy just won the bid last week for our Pei County New Park's annual physical exams and daily medical services for over 3,000 employees. The service period is 3 years. The public notice period ends on September 18th. If there are no objections, we'll sign next month.
Buying medicine? What do you need?
Xiaomei, it's me.
Li Weigua? What's a big boss like you doing in my humble place? Come in, have a seat. It's small, don't mind the mess.
At the reunion yesterday, Zhang Jun told me you were here.
You believe Zhang Jun's blabbering? He just talks nonsense all the time. I'm doing fine here. You didn't need to come all this way. Su Xiaomei, get me 2 boxes of Jiangyao Lingding. Annie Zhang, it's 7 yuan a box, so 14 for 2. Why did it go up by a yuan again? It was 13 last time. Auntie, the wholesale price went up by 50 cents. I only make 50 cents a box. I'm really not overcharging.
Business isn't easy for you.
It's enough to feed me and my child. What brings you here today? If there's nothing important, I really need to get back to stocking shelves. People will be coming for breakfast soon. They'll stop by for medicine on their way.
I'd like to treat you to a meal, and we can talk.
No need. I can't leave. This shop can't be left unattended. Who'd watch it if I left?
Su Xiaomei, this is the rejection notice for your 5th medical insurance designation application. Incomplete documents. Go back.
Brother Liu, I submitted all the required documents last time. Tell me what's missing, I'll get it.
Documents are incomplete. Go back, complete them, and then come again.
Oh, Brother Liu. Take care.
I can help you with the designation.
No need. I can handle my own affairs. I don't need your help. I haven't thought about that money from back then for ages. You don't need to come here specifically to repay me or anything. I can't accept that.
I'm not here to repay you. I just came to see you.
You've seen me, now you can go. I'm really busy here.
Mom, I still have a little bit of yesterday's medicine left. Drink this one first. Open a new one after you finish this.
Silly child, you must take your medicine on time and in the right dosage. Don't try to save it. No matter how expensive it is later, you must use it if you need it. Xiaosu. Next time I'll bring you 2 caddies of freshly picked tomatoes. No need. I haven't paid you for the 2 bunches of greens you gave me yesterday. Consider it even. Give it to the child first. I'll make it up next time I pass by. Don't let her get sick from the fever.
Uncle Lee, my mom told me not to talk to you. She says you're a big boss. We can't afford to associate with you.
Which school do you go to?
Number 2 middle school. I could have gotten into number 1. Last winter, my asthma flared up. I was hospitalized for half a month. Missed it by 3 points. My mom saved 3 months clinic fees for my tuition. Now I can't even bear to buy new study guides. I borrow them from classmates. I organize my own notes.
Did you really drink that bottle of medicine just now?
Just 2 sips. It's fine. A new bottle costs over 100 yuan. Last time, to buy me a new bottle, my mom ate steamed buns with pickles for half a month. I don't want her to spend that money. My mom's here. I'm leaving now.
Su Xiaomei's divorce decree from 2006. Zhao Deshun's Shenkong Pharmacy. All public and private financial records from 2005 to 2007. Pull them all out. The more detailed, the better. Contact lawyer Fong Ming. Have him fly over this afternoon. Pay his legal fees at the highest rate. He can bring as many assistants as he needs. All expenses will be reimbursed. Also check Nyo school. See if they have any donation-based scholarship spots. And Su Xiaomei's recent medical records. I want all of them. President Zhao, I'll handle what you asked for according to procedure. Don't worry.
President Lee, this case is solid. Zhao Deshun's fake accounting back then was ridiculously sloppy. Plus, we found out that in 2021, he was still secretly transferring assets he'd hidden back then to his daughter's name. According to relevant legal provisions, the statute of limitations restarts from 2021 when he transferred the assets. Our lawsuit complies with legal regulations. Let me walk you through a few solid points. First, in 2006, he transferred $3 million from Su Xiaomei's private account to his brother's Shell Trading Company. This transfer was noted as goods payment, but the recipient company had no actual business records. They couldn't even produce a single shipping order or trade contract. Clearly, there's suspicion of asset transfer. Second, multiple prime commercial properties they bought after marriage were secretly transferred to his brother's name a few years ago. It was a gift transfer, but without Su Xiaomei's signature. Completely illegal. Third, the asset valuation during their divorce case. He reported 11 pharmacies to the court. Goods and equipment totaled 1.2 million. But at the same time, he used these assets for mortgage loans from the bank. The bank's appraisal report was 4.8 million. A fourfold difference. Anyone can see there's a problem. Also, Su Xiaomei's pharmacist license. It was revoked in 2007. The reason was selling counterfeit drugs. But I checked the complaint records from that year. The complainant was Zhao Deshun's distant cousin. No physical evidence whatsoever. Only a verbal report. It was revoked directly through the process. There's a huge scam here. Now, as long as we submit this evidence, the chain of evidence will be complete. Our claims have sufficient legal basis. The chances of winning are very high. Su Xiaomei could get back tens of millions of yuan she deserves. Joint property. If we can get evidence of him suppressing Su Xiaomei all these years, we can also claim corresponding emotional damages.
If you need people or money, just say so. I'll get everything ready for you. How soon can we file the case?
If all the materials are ready, we can submit it next week. We'll use the fast track for cases involving people's livelihoods. The trial should start in 3 months at most.
Oh, President Lee. Finally got through to you. You just left the reunion yesterday. I've been looking for you everywhere.
Get to the point.
Hee, President Lee. We were thick as thieves back in the day, remember? Don't you? In sophomore year, we climbed over the wall at midnight to buy cold noodles. You fell into a ditch, and I pulled you out. And when you brought me food, the cafeteria auntie misunderstood, and I cleared it up for you. Don't you remember? I cleared it up for you. Don't you remember?
I haven't forgotten. I also remember you asking me for gravel last year. I gave you a price 5 points lower than the market rate. Then you turned around and mixed in inferior gravel to sell to the construction site. Almost caused a safety accident. Later, the industry association issued a notice. I didn't pursue your responsibility. That was more than fair.
Oh, that's all in the past. Let's not talk about it. I just heard you went to Su Xiaomei's clinic today. President Lee, I'm not trying to tell you what to do, but Su Xiaomei is a stubborn woman. You don't need to get involved in other people's family matters. No need to cause bad blood. Zhao Deshun's got connections around here. He knows people at the Medical Insurance Bureau, Market Supervision Bureau. Your medical services in Xinjiang district, isn't he the one who won the bid? If you cross him, your employees will have trouble seeing doctors. It's not worth it.
You're well informed. Did Zhao Deshun send you to sound me out?
How could he? I'm just concerned about an old classmate. Oh, right, President Lee. President Zhao said, if you stay out of this, he'll give a 30% discount on all medicine for your company's employees. That's tens of thousands saved every year. It's a great deal.
The medical service contract for my Xinjiang district employees hasn't been officially signed yet. I've already told the purchasing department to terminate the cooperation. Tell Zhao Deshun I'm taking this case. Tell him to wait for the subpoena.
Hello, President Lee. Hello, I'm Zhao Deshun. I've long admired your reputation, President Lee. I've always wanted to treat you to a meal, but never had the chance.
Get to the point.
President Lee, we're both businessmen from Pei County. We'll always run into each other. No need to cause bad blood over someone else's family matters, right? I know you're not short on money, President Lee, but I can't let you come all this way for nothing. I'll give you a substantial thank you fee. Then we can just put this behind us. Oh, and I heard. You've been trying to get the sand and gravel supply rights for the Pei County section of the Jingtai Expressway. I have some friends at the Department of Transportation. I can help you submit your documents. It'll save you a lot of trouble. Let's be friends. We can make money together in the future. Isn't that better?
The sand and gravel supply rights for the Pei County section of the Jingtai Expressway? I signed that contract last month. I don't need your help.
And that thank you fee of yours? Save it for your lawyer's fees. I don't need that kind of money. President Lee, I advise you to think twice. I've been in Pei County for 20 years. I'm not someone to be trifled with. If you insist on getting involved in this, then let's see. Let's see who can outlast whom.
President Lee, we just found solid evidence. Zhang Jun's bank statement shows that on September 10th, Zhao Deshun's private account transferred a sum of money to him. The memo said consulting fee. We also found their call recording from that day. Zhao Deshun explicitly told him to test her attitude at the class reunion. Also, Zhang Jun's cousin is Zhao Deshun's current wife. She just had her second child last month. We asked Liu Jiangwo, who organized the reunion back then. Zhang Jun organized that reunion. He deliberately brought up Su Xiaomei at the reunion. That was all arranged by Zhao Deshun, specifically to test her attitude. If you didn't get involved, Zhao Deshun would be completely relieved. He wouldn't have to worry about Su Xiaomei appealing, but if you did, he'd prepare in advance to deal with you.
President Lee, I've heard so much about you. I got some preaching Ming Longjing tea this year, especially for you to try. I don't drink tea. Speak your mind. All right, I won't beat around the bush then. President Zhao Deshun is our association's vice president. That whole thing with Su Xiaomei, it's essentially their private family matter. The court already ruled on it back then. Digging up old dirt now, if word gets out, it won't look good for any of us business people in Pei County. Wouldn't you agree? What did he give you? The concrete supply contract for that commercial land in the Southern Development Zone? Did he get that for you? Or how much cash did he slip you? President Lee, what are you saying? I'm just trying to be a peacemaker. No benefits for me really. Haha, President Zhao said, as long as you drop the lawsuit, he's willing to give you the gravel supply rights for 3 municipal road projects. I'll offer you 3 points above market price. Making a few extra million a year won't be a problem. And for the medical services at your new campus, keep using his pharmacy. He'll give you a 40% discount. Save tens of thousands in costs every year. It's a guaranteed win. What if I don't agree? President Lee, why do things the hard way? Sure, your business is big. But doing business in Pei County, you gotta leave some face for the locals. President Zhao's been around here for 20 years. His connections are wider than yours. If things get ugly, it won't do you any good. You've got so many projects in Pei County. If someone deliberately causes trouble and delays the schedule, can you afford the delay? Humph. If you hand this stuff to the disciplinary committee, both you and Zhao Deshun will end up in jail. I've got plenty of evidence on his asset transfers and bribery. I've got a handful of it right here. Are you sure you want to step into this mess? President Lee, go back and tell Zhao Deshun he has to face the lawsuit. No amount of pleading will change that. If you want to go down with him, go ahead and help him. By the way, regarding the municipal commercial concrete supply qualification for this year, I'll still participate in the bidding normally. Fair competition. President Lee, back to the company or the hotel. To the Pei County branch.
President Lee, something's happened. Dozens of smear articles popped up online. They're maliciously spreading rumors about you and Su Xiaomei, twisting why you're helping her with this lawsuit. The comments section is a complete mess. Look, even the local forums and Douyin. It's all paid trolls.
As expected. Zhao Deshun's usual playbook.
Li Weiguo, did you see that stuff online? What kind of nonsense are they saying? What are we gonna do?
It's fine. I've already got people handling it.
How can you handle it? Everyone in Pei County is gossiping right now. When I went grocery shopping just now, people were pointing fingers at me. Maybe we should just drop it. I don't want to fight this lawsuit anymore. I don't even want the money. I just want to run my clinic in peace. I don't want any more trouble.
What are you afraid of? Back then, when you lent me that 27 yuan, you weren't afraid. When you cover patients' medical bills, you aren't afraid. And now that some people are slinging mud at you, you're scared?
I'm not scared. I'm just afraid it'll hurt your business. You're such a big boss now. If people talk about you like this, it'll ruin your reputation. What if your business gets affected? You don't need to say that. I can handle this responsibility.
I've been in business for 30 years. I rely on quality and reputation. It won't collapse just because of some rumors. Just focus on your clinic. Don't worry about anything else. I've had the PR department handle the smear campaign. I've already reported it to the police. They'll increase patrols around your area. I've also arranged for someone to pick up and drop off Nyo to ensure your safety.
Presently, the PR department is asking if they should issue a statement to refute the rumors.
No need to waste time refuting every rumor. It's not worth the effort. Keep collecting evidence of Zhao Deshun selling expired medicine and defrauding the Medical Insurance Fund. Once compiled, submit everything to the Market Supervision Bureau and the Medical Insurance Bureau. We'll handle it through proper legal channels. Understood. Oh, right. Install 2 surveillance cameras at Su Xiaomei's clinic. Have security personnel guard the alley entrance. Make sure nothing happens to her. Also, Nyo's asthma medication. Buy the latest imported ones. Have a community doctor deliver them. Say they're covered by medical insurance. No need to pay. Don't say I bought them. Also, arrange for Nyo to take a week off school and stay home. With dedicated care. She can go back to school once things calm down.
President Lee, I just saw those messages in the class group chat. It's too much. Zhao Deshun is such a scumbag. If you need someone to testify, I'll be the first. We all know what kind of person Su Xiaomei was back then. She couldn't have done such a thing.
All right, I'll call you if I need you.
Also, Zhao Deshun got Zhang Jun to round up some old classmates. They're forming a mediation group to talk to you. They'll be here tomorrow. Be careful.
Humph, let them come. I'd be more worried if they didn't.
The people are under control. Police will be here in 10 minutes.
Ms. Su, are you and the child all right?
Mom, don't scare me. The medicine is in the second drawer of the counter.
Are you hurt? Is Nyo okay?
We're fine. My clinic. How can I keep my clinic open now? Auntie Zhang and Grandpa Wang from nearby come here every day to check their blood pressure. They get their medicine. If I close, what will they do?
I've contacted a renovation team. It'll reopen in 3 days.
For these 3 days, I'll set up a temporary tent nearby to see patients.
Take these 3 directly to the police station. Find out who's behind this. Keep the statements. Add them to the evidence for Lawyer Fong. Photograph all traces at the scene. Don't touch anything, got it? Don't stay here anymore. I've booked a hotel for you in Nyo. Go stay there for a few days, it's safer.
I'm not going. I'm leaving. Who will get medicine for the elderly nearby? They're old. They can't go to big hospitals, they only trust me.
Is your life more important, or getting medicine? Zhao Deshun has gone crazy now. He caused trouble today. Who knows what he'll do tomorrow? If you don't think about yourself, think about Nyo. She's only 14. If something happens, you'll regret it your whole life.
Mom, I'm scared. Let's go.
Li Weigua, forget it. Let's not sue anymore. I don't want the money either. I'll just quietly run my small clinic. As long as I can support Nyo and myself. I don't want to fight anymore. I'm too tired to fight.
No. If he dares to cause trouble at your clinic today, he'll dare to harm you tomorrow. This can't just be let go. He must face legal consequences.
I've endured for 17 years. I'm really tired. I just want to raise Nyo in peace. He falsely accused me of selling fake medicine back then. I was detained and investigated for 15 days. They only released me because there was no evidence to prove I sold fakes. My license was revoked and my clinic was shut down for half a year. I accepted it all.
He owes you, and he must pay.
Pay what? What's there to pay? That 27 yuan I lent you back then, I never intended for you to pay it back. You shouldn't spend so much money and effort for me. Zhao Deshun is capable of anything. What if he messes with your Chamber of Commerce and sabotages your business? You're so successful. You shouldn't risk it for me. I owe you too much already.
Too much? What do you owe me? If you hadn't paid that 27 yuan for me back then, I wouldn't have even been able to register. I'd have gone back to the village to farm long ago. Maybe even ended up mining coal like your brother. I wouldn't be where I am today. It's me who owes you a debt I can never repay.
How do you know about my brother?
You let it slip just now. What happened to your brother?
My brother was just like you back then. He also got into Pei County Normal School in 91. He was short 28 yuan for tuition. My parents borrowed from all our relatives but couldn't get it. I had saved 15 yuan for my dowry. I gave it all to him. But he was still short 13 yuan, so he couldn't enroll. He dropped out and went to Shaanxi to mine coal. The next year, there was a mining accident. He was trapped in the mine forever. On enrollment day, I stood behind you. I saw you clutching those crumpled 21 yuan. Your face was beet red. You just stood there, unwilling to leave. It was exactly how my brother looked when he went to enroll. If I hadn't helped you, you might have gone to mine coal too. And ended up just like him. I didn't help you because I'm kind-hearted. It's because I don't want to see anyone else end up like my brother, losing their life over a few dozen yuan. Those 27 yuan weren't for you. They were for my brother. I don't need your gratitude. And I certainly don't need you to fight Zhao Deshun for me. Just drop the lawsuit, please. Just pretend I never helped you, okay?
Then I definitely can't drop it. Your brother died over 28 yuan. You're being ruined by Zhao Deshun over hundreds of thousands. You can barely survive. If we just let this go, more people will be bullied in the future because they have no money or power. They'll be taken advantage of. This lawsuit must be fought. Not just for you, but for your brother too. For all the ordinary people who've been screwed over by guys like Zhao Deshun, the law will give us justice.
Ms. Su, please think carefully. Before 2006, the original transaction records from your pharmacy, did you ever keep a backup? What Zhao Deshun submitted to the court is all doctored fake accounts. If we can get the original handwritten records, it'll nail him shut.
He took them all. Back when we divorced, he brought people to raid my place and burned every single ledger and receipt. Nothing was left.
I didn't keep a single backup.
How could I have dared back then? He threatened me, saying if I dared hide anything, he'd take my daughter away. I was terrified. I gave him everything.
Mom, why'd you bring these old cotton shoes? Last time I tried to throw them out, you wouldn't let me. You said, there's a treasure hidden in the soles. What treasure?
Oh, how could I forget that? Back then, I was afraid he'd pull something, so every day after closing, I'd secretly copy the records and stuff them into the shoe soles. I did that for over half a year. Then during the divorce, I forgot about them, so they've been in there ever since. I couldn't bear to throw these shoes away. Wore them for 5 years. Then I couldn't wear them anymore. So I put them on top of the wardrobe. They've been there for 17 years. I almost forgot about them.
This is it. This is the core evidence. The purchase records here, the turnover, they perfectly match the bank account statements from that period. It's more than 3 times the amount on Zhao Deshun's fake accounts. And the record of him transferring that 3 million is also here. It's all written down. With this, the chain of evidence is complete. Our claims have strong legal grounds. The chances of winning are very high.
Hidden for 17 years? Why didn't you bring it out sooner?
I completely forgot. For years, I didn't dare to think about what happened back then. Every time I did, my chest would hurt. I put these shoes on top of the wardrobe and never dared to touch them. If Nyo hadn't found them, I would have never remembered this thing existed.
Ms. Su, this single piece of paper from you is more useful than 3 months of our investigation. With this, not only can we reclaim the joint property you're entitled to, but we can also file a counterclaim. Zhao Deshun committed perjury and filed a fraudulent lawsuit. He'll have to bear the corresponding legal responsibilities.
Can we really win? I've been through 3 lawsuits before. I lost every time. I'm scared.
Scared of what? The judge this time is appointed by the province. We've got all the evidence lined up. The law is fair.
But will Nyo and I be in danger? He came to my clinic to cause trouble today. Who knows what he'll do tomorrow? I'm not afraid for myself. I'm just terrified something will happen to Nyo.
I've already called the police. They'll increase patrols around your place. I've also arranged for people to escort Nyo to and from school. No one's gonna lay a finger on her. The trial is tomorrow morning. I'll go with you.
President Lee, something's happened. What? The security team picking up Nyo just called. They said after school this afternoon, some suspicious people tried to approach Nyo. Security stopped them in time. Nyo wasn't hurt at all. The police are already investigating.
What? My Nyo, is she okay?
She's fine, she's fine. Ms. Su, please don't worry. Nyo is in the hotel lobby right now with security. She's completely safe. The suspects refused to talk at first. But when we checked their phones, we found call logs with Zhao Deshun and transfer records. With solid evidence, they finally confessed that Zhao Deshun ordered them to do it. The police have opened a case. They're tracking down Zhao Deshun.
You scared me to death. Good thing you're okay.
It's good that you're safe. Humph, Zhao Deshun is getting desperate. The more he acts like this, the more it shows he's guilty. Tomorrow's hearing will proceed as planned. These new pieces of evidence will also be submitted to the court. Let's add to his charges.
Understood, President Lee. I'll organize these evidences now and add them to the lawsuit materials.
Court is now in session. Plaintiff, state your claims.
Your Honor, our side requests that the defendant, Zhao Deshun, pay the plaintiff, Su Xiaomei, the joint property she's entitled to from their marriage, plus compensation for emotional distress. A total of over 50 million yuan. Additionally, we submit new evidence proving that the defendant, during the 2006 divorce proceedings, fabricated accounts and concealed and transferred joint property. The original judgment should be revoked. Your Honor, we object. The original judgment has been in effect for 17 years. The statute of limitations has long passed. The authenticity of the plaintiff's so-called new evidence is questionable and should not be admitted. Oh, questionable authenticity. We submit our first piece of evidence. Plaintiff Su Xiaomei's handwritten original business records for Shenkong Pharmacy from 2000 to 2006. Although some of the handwriting is blurry, the key figures are clearly legible. They perfectly match the bank's corporate account statements from the same period. However, the accounts submitted by the defendant to the court back then showed a turnover 3 times less than the actual records. This is a typical case of falsifying evidence. Furthermore, the report issued by National Handwriting Identification Agency proves that these records were indeed handwritten by Su Xiaomei before 2006. There's no possibility of post-facto forgery. What kind of evidence is handwritten stuff? Maybe the plaintiff wrote it years in advance just to get more assets in the divorce. Bank statements can be forged too. These are the delivery receipts from Shenkong Pharmacy's main upstream suppliers from 2000 to 2006. Every single transaction matches the purchase records in the statements. 12 suppliers still in business have signed affidavits. Are you saying all these people were bribed by the plaintiff?
Your Honor, I'm being framed. Su Xiaomei and I had a bad relationship back then. She secretly kept these records just to get more assets when we divorced. The 3 million transferred to my brother's account. He borrowed it willingly. We had a verbal agreement.
A verbal agreement. What was the interest rate on this loan, defendant? And what was the repayment period? Was there a third party present to witness this? For such a large sum of money, you didn't even have an IOU. And your brother's company, back then, it was a shell company without even an office. Why would you lend him 3 million?
I was willing to lend it to him. None of your business.
It's not just about the 3 million. This is the asset appraisal report the defendant submitted to the court in 2006. It states that Shenkong Pharmacy's total assets were only 1.2 million. Yet, at the same time, the defendant used the same assets to apply for a bank loan. The appraisal report given to the bank was 4.8 million. That's a 4-fold difference. Defendant, how do you explain this? It's just a reasonable margin of error from the appraisal agency. It's normal. A 4-fold error? We also have evidence to prove that the head of the appraisal agency back then received 100,000 yuan in kickbacks from the defendant. He deliberately undervalued the assets. The person in charge is willing to testify. He's waiting outside the courtroom right now. Furthermore, we're submitting additional evidence. Yesterday, individuals hired by the defendant attempted to approach the plaintiff's daughter, Nyo, to threaten the plaintiff into withdrawing the lawsuit. The suspect's confession, transfer records, and surveillance footage are all here. The defendant is now suspected of criminal offenses.
This court has already forwarded the relevant leads. Transferred to the Public Security Bureau for investigation. No, you fabricated evidence to frame me. Silence. Defendant, if you disrupt court order again, you will be charged with obstructing official duties. Does the defense have any new evidence to submit?
I have something to say. After graduating from Pei County Normal School, I was assigned as a school doctor at the town clinic. In 2000, you opened your first 10 square meter small pharmacy. The capital came from selling my parents' pig farm. I raised 100,000 yuan. You knelt before me then, promising to split the profits with me later. You said you'd never let me down. In 2006, you found someone else. To kick me out, you falsified accounts and bribed people. You falsely accused me of selling fake medicine. You revoked my professional license. You forced me to leave with nothing. And you threatened that if I dared to sue you, you'd take my daughter, Nyo. I've endured for 17 years. Today, I'm here to get justice. I believe the law is just.
Court adjourned. The verdict will be announced on a later date after the collegial panel meeting. Bailiffs, maintain order in the court.
Mom, did we win? Yes.
We won.
Miss Su, don't worry. The chain of evidence is now complete and undeniable. The judgment will surely support your reasonable claims. Zhao Deshun will not only have to pay compensation, but also bear corresponding criminal responsibility. He won't be able to bother you anymore.
Thank you, Mr. Fong.
Don't thank me. Thank President Li. For this case, he pulled several all-nighters just on the materials. He cared more than I, the lawyer, did.
Don't cry. You won the lawsuit. You should be happy. Once the verdict is finalized, you can retake your pharmacist license exam and open your affordable clinic. Isn't that what you always wanted to do?
President Li, Sister Su. The verdict is out. The court upheld all our claims. Zhao Deshun was sentenced to 9 years for multiple offenses. Most of his assets have been frozen. Some assets were transferred overseas. We're recovering them through international judicial assistance. We expect to get most of it back within a year.
Understood.
Sister Su, why aren't you excited? That's over 50 million yuan. If you put it in the bank, you'd earn over $1 million in interest a year. You wouldn't have to work for the rest of your life.
Why be excited? It was money we earned together in the first place. I'm just getting back what's mine. It's not like I found it.
Oh, Zhao Deshun's current wife appealed. The High Court just rejected it yesterday. The 8 million he transferred away has also been traced. It will all be recovered. The money will definitely be in your account on time, no hitches. And Sister Su, your application to retake the pharmacist license exam has been approved. You can take the test next month.
What are you planning to do with the money once it arrives? Buy a house or invest? I can find you a reliable financial advisor. Guaranteed profits.
No house. No investments either. I plan to open affordable chain clinics, covering all towns in Pay County. No registration fees for low-income and disabled patients. Common medicines will be 30% cheaper than chain pharmacies. Small profits, high volume. So ordinary people can afford their medicine.
Open clinics, Sister Sue? You're so rich now. Why bother with that? Running clinics is exhausting. And you won't make much money. Any investment would earn you more.
I've been a doctor my whole life. I don't know how to do anything else. When I studied at the normal school back then, I originally wanted to be a school doctor, to help children from poor families. Later, I opened a pharmacy, also to help people save unnecessary money. Now that I have money, I can finally make it happen. And I want to start an asthma charity fund for children in northern Jiangsu. Provide imported medicine for free to children from poor families with asthma. They can't end up like Nyo-Nyo, missing treatment just to save a little money.
All right, you have my support. I'll arrange for professionals to help you prepare all the documents and submit your application through the proper channels. To make sure those past problems don't happen again, you don't need to spend a cent.
Over 50 million is enough for me to open dozens of clinics. Money's not an issue. If you really want to help, just put me in touch with some people who can help line up a few reliable doctors and nurses.
Don't worry, I'll recruit the doctors and nurses for you. They'll all be reliable people.
1 year later, the new clinic on Old Alleyway opened its doors. The first batch of 5 clinics opened simultaneously. The remaining 22 will be built gradually over the next 2 years.
Xiaosu, congratulations. This new clinic of yours is so bright. 100 times better than that old shack. Andy Zhang, please have a seat. For the opening, all medicine is 20% off. So what do you need? I'll get it for you. I'll take 2 boxes of Jiangyao Lingding. How much are they? Let's make it 3 yuan a box. That's 2 yuan cheaper than before.
Xiaosu, I'm a welfare recipient. I don't have health insurance. You really don't charge a consultation fee?
That's right. Not only do we not charge a consultation fee, but common medicines are sold at cost price. We won't make a single penny from you.
Oh, you're such a good person. Before, I bought my blood pressure medicine at a chain pharmacy. A box cost 10 yuan. Yours is 3 yuan. That'll save me hundreds of yuan a year.
Dr. Su. Dr. Su. Xiaosu, congratulations on your opening. Years ago, my old man had a hemorrhage. You came to our house in the middle of the night to give him an injection. You didn't charge a single cent. I've always remembered that.
That's what I should do. Sister Wang, when my daughter was hospitalized for asthma, you lent me 3,000 yuan. I've always remembered it. Here's 20,000 yuan. Take it, principal and interest.
Oh, you child. I told you back then you didn't need to pay it back. You need money to open your clinic now. How can I take your money?
You must. I don't like owing favors to anyone in this life. You helped me in an emergency back then. I must pay you back. If you don't take it, I won't sell you medicine anymore.
You're too honest, child.
Sister Sue, doing business like this. We're really not making much money. That elderly man on welfare yesterday. He got $50 worth of meds, but you only charged him 10. And that disabled guy who came for his prescription, you gave it to him at cost. If we keep this up, our profits will be tiny. It's fine. Back when I was at my poorest, the neighbors who helped me out never kept a tab. Now that I've got some money, I'll help where I can. I'll use bulk purchasing, streamline management, and keep costs down. If there's still a shortfall, I'll cover it myself. The clinic won't stay in the red.
Mom, Uncle Lee, my high school entrance exam results are out. I ranked 7th in the whole city.
My girl is amazing. Which school are you applying to?
I applied for clinical medicine at the Provincial Medical University. It's a combined bachelor's and master's program. I want to be a doctor too, just like you, treating people who can't afford it.
That's a great ambition. I'll cover your tuition. And when you get in, I'll give you a big red envelope.
Uncle Lee, can I ask you something?
What is it?
Do you think I could call you my godfather? I've never really felt a father's love growing up. You're so good to us. For helping my mom and me so much, I want to call you my godfather. When I make money, I'll take care of you, okay?
Freshly picked and sweet. You and Nyo-Nyo should try some.
What brings you here? Aren't your 12 concrete mixing plants busy supplying the Jingtai Expressway? I saw on the news a few days ago that you donated money to build school buildings for rural schools in Pei County.
The news exaggerated. We only built 8 buildings. Not that many.
One of you donates money to build schools, the other opens affordable clinics to help the poor. You're truly good people. My grandson got into normal school this year. It was President Lee's scholarship from his charity fund. Otherwise, we couldn't afford it.
It's nothing. Just focus on studying hard. No need to thank me.
How many students have you sponsored this year?
Over 300, all rural kids from various counties in northern Jiangsu who couldn't afford tuition. From junior high to university, all covered. It's nothing compared to your asthma fund. You've sponsored over 100 kids in the past 3 years. All free, with imported medicine. Last time I heard you say parents from Shandong and Anhui even brought their children here to get medicine.
Yes, they're all children from less fortunate families. Every little bit helps. Look, the approval just came through. My main clinic in the old alley can now process medical insurance claims. Applications for the other 26 branches are under review. They're expected to be approved within 6 months. Now, low-income families can get their medicine directly reimbursed by insurance. And I'll cover the rest. They'll barely pay anything.
Amazing. You applied for 5 years straight and never got it. Now it's not only approved, but they've made you a pilot for designated medical insurance providers in Pei County. You've finally made it.
Made it? If you hadn't helped me clear up all those irregularities, I wouldn't have been so smooth. Look, Nyo just sent back her national first prize scholarship. 8,000 yuan. She went to the mountainous areas of Guizhou for a summer medical mission. She even brought me back some local batik fabric. She said she'd make me an apron.
That child is going places. She's better than both of us.
Of course, whose daughter do you think she is? Oh, right. You mentioned that kid, who was like my brother back then, couldn't afford tuition and almost dropped out. Did he get into university this year?
Yes, he got into China University of Mining and Technology, studying mining engineering. He said he wants to go down into the mines to research safety, to prevent any more mining accidents. He came over last time and brought me a basket of sweet potatoes from his farm, just like the ones I used to carry back then, hard enough to chip a tooth.
If my brother were still alive today, he might have seen these good days too.
Yeah, those 27 yuan you lent me back then have helped hundreds of kids now get an education. It was worth it. Oh right, I've mentioned this to you a few times. What do you think? I want to invite you to be the honorary director of my charity foundation. You don't need to come to the office. If you participate in charity events, like giving health lectures to kids, we'll pay you 100,000 yuan a year.
No, I can't. My clinic is already too busy. Where would I find the time for that? Besides, I don't need that money. Your foundation does good work. I'll just donate privately. No need to put my name on it. Humph.
I knew you'd refuse. Oh right. Didn't you say back then that once I made it big, you'd treat me to a good meal?
When did I say that? I don't remember. Don't try to trick me.
31 years ago, at the registration office, you paid 27 yuan for me. You said that once I made it big, I'd treat you to a good meal. You forgot, but I remember. You've owed me for 31 years. Time to pay up, right?
Oh, I guess so. All right, what do you want to eat? A seafood restaurant or a 5-star hotel? I'm rich now, you can order anything.
I don't eat that stuff. It's too greasy. Let's go to your place and have your pot stewed chicken. Make it extra spicy. And steam 2 cornbread buns with your pickled radish strips. Just like the one I had when I went to register for school.
That's what I want. You're such a big boss now. And you want to eat cornbread buns? And radish strips? No one would believe it.
I don't like anything else. Only this. That boiled egg you gave me back then. I carried it for 3 days, couldn't bear to eat it. Now no delicacy tastes as good as that.
Hello, Uncle Lee.
Heloy, aún tienes un untay.
My mom asked me to bring you some eggs. Thank you for helping me with my tuition back then. I got into Pei County Normal School. I want to be a teacher later and help poor people just like you.
Come in. Study hard. If you ever need tuition money, just tell Auntie. Auntie will pay for it. See? Just like you back then. Their back straight, their eyes shining.
Yes, kindness truly is passed on. Oh, right, I'll be over tomorrow afternoon. Don't forget to make it extra spicy. Last time, your pot chicken made me sweat. Just how I like it.
I won't forget. Oh, and Nyo will be back tomorrow too. She said she wants to show you her volunteer clinic report. And the wine from Guizhou she brought for you. She said you enjoy a drink or two.
All right, I'll be waiting. Oh, by the way, last month, I renovated your brother's old house in Howa Village. Turned it into a rural reading point. Put in over 20,000 books. Hired a retired teacher to look after the village kids. They can go read after school for free.
Thank you, Li Weigua.
Thank me for what? You didn't let me thank you when you helped me back then. I'm off. I'll be there sharp tomorrow afternoon.
The setting sun stretched his shadow long, falling on the ground covered with plane tree leaves. Warm and comforting, the 27 yuan he lent 31 years ago allowed hundreds of children to go to school, allowed hundreds of asthmatic children to get medicine, and ensured more children, like them back then, wouldn't miss the chance to change their fate over a few dozen yuan. It was worth it.